This week on Channel 8 News, we look at events on campus, building renovations, and more. Your Channel 8 News starts right now. Thanks for tuning in to Channel 8 News, the show where we provide the latest news and sports coverage on the Northwest Missouri State University campus and in the Maryville community. I'm Kirsten Stokes.
And I'm Alexis Kuhnert. Before we get into this week's stories, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the latest news and updates.
As we come to the end of the semester, students can look forward to outdoor events to lower their stress levels when preparing for finals. This week, Campus Recreation and Moera held canoes and kayaks at Colden Pond.
This event helps students get a break from all their schoolwork and get some physical activity. This event is held every semester, allowing students to get on Colden Pond, just without the fine.
And in other news, Northwest recently announced another restaurant partner for the 2023-2024 academic year. McAllister's Deli will be replacing Einstein Bros in the Union, offering sandwiches, salads, soups, and breakfast options as well.
When we return, we'll be kicking it over to Bearcat Update with Skyler Stamps. We'll look at the Bearcats tennis teams, softball team, and more. You're watching Channel 8 News on KNWT.
Unlike other organizations on and around campus, here, the students do it all.
KNWT is a student-run and student-produced television station.
To support this content and Northwest Media students,
you can go to our YouTube channel at KNWT Channel 8
and watch the latest shows or even enjoy blasts from the past.
Hey, how have you been? Oh, nothing much. Yeah, I'd love to chat soon. I've just been really busy recently. Yeah, I could probably squeeze you in. Let me check. Let's see. How about Wednesday at 6? Alright, sounds good. See you then.
Welcome back to Bearcat Update, the show for all things Bearcat sports. I'm your host, Skyler Stamps. The men's and women's tennis teams both secured the regular season MIAA title this past week. Looking ahead to postseason play, both teams are ranked atop the Central Region rankings. Bearcat tennis coach Mark Roswell also secured his 1,200th win last week when the women's team defeated Missouri Western. Roswell now has an overall coaching record of 1,200 wins and 570 losses. The Bearcat softball team is inching closer to yet another postseason. They took on Truman State on Wednesday. Here's the highlights. The Northwest softball team was back in action at the Bearcat softball field last Wednesday, facing off against the Bulldogs from Truman State. The Bearcats are looking to get things back on track after dropping 5 straight games with a 500 record at 20 wins and 20 losses. Out of the Great Valley Lakes Conference, the Bulldogs brought in a 13-27 record. The Bearcats would score first as Abby Nolte doubled to right center, driving in Avery Anderson. An error by the shortstop would prompt the second run of the day for the Bearcats, taking a 2-0 lead. With the bases loaded in the second inning, Olivia Daugherty singled to the left field side, driving in Madison Freest, extending the Bearcat lead 3-0. The Bearcats would tack on 3 more runs before the end of the game, while the Bulldogs were able to add a run in the 5th and the 7th. The Bearcats took the win 6-2. In Game 2 of the day, Breck Dickey threw 12 strikeouts with only 1 walk en route to the 5-0 win for the Bearcats. The softball team will look to keep the momentum rolling versus Highway 71 rival Missouri Western on Friday. The Bearcats were able to walk out of St. Joe with 1-0 and 2-0 victories on Friday over the Griffins. The pitching was astounding and the offense did just enough to secure the wins. That's all the time we have for Bearcat Update. Be sure to tune in next time to stay connected to all things Bearcat sports. When we come back, we'll see a building renovation and a deep look at the Visiting Writer series. You're watching Channel 8 News on KNWT.
KNWT for Hire is all about sharing a story, a message, and connecting the community. We cover a multitude of events, both within the university and Maryville. We roll in, we set up, and we capture. We're here to offer an experience, not only for those present, but for all.
Hey guys, I'm Garrett Bevins.
And I'm Jonas Pilot, your favorite Gen 2 host.
You should come check out Gen 2, your favorite place for all things gaming and really tech related.
If you like video games, we're definitely the show for you. Come check out Gen 2.
Welcome back to Channel 8 News. The School of Health and Sciences presents A Healthier Tomorrow through Renovations of Martindale Hall. The projected $17 million project was created for the improvement of mental health and physical needs, critical factors for the community to thrive in health and wellness career paths and everyday life.
On Thursday, the university invited the community to a ribbon cutting and open house celebrating the completion of Martindale's third floor renovations. These renovations are the first of many long-term plans to update the building. During the ribbon cutting, interim president Clarence Green spoke about the potential of these renovations and what they mean to Northwest.
The mental health crisis we are experiencing is growing at an alarming rate as well. With this third floor update, we are able to add academic laboratory spaces to support nursing, human services, and the school counseling programs. Our mission here at Northwest is focusing on student success, every student, every day.
Currently, the Missouri General Assembly has approved $8.5 million towards the $17 million fund, with the requirement of Northwest raising an additional $8.5 million. Though there are many donors involved in the project, a few top donors include Mosaic Health, who pledged $250,000 to the Northwest Foundation, impacting a minimum of 1,000 students who study health and science wellness.
Board of Regents Chair John Moore has donated $25,000. In addition, Terry Long, the director of the School of Health Sciences, and his family have donated $20,000 to the Northwest Fund in support of the renovations.
As well as Corey Strider, the vice president of the Goetbert Foundation and alum, has agreed to support with a $200,000 gift to the Northwest Foundation. These renovations will help multiple students who want to obtain a degree in health and science and bring 7 bachelor degree programs, 6 master degree programs, and more pre-professional tracks.
Mental health is so important to our generation today, and to see our university contribute to a building that's going to provide that efficiently is a positive step towards our future. To donate, you can click on the link in our description box below.
In other news, the Visiting Writer series here at Northwest has continued with another author. Riley Westphahl reports.
Northwest's Visiting Writers series continued Tuesday with Buki Papillon, award-winning author of An Ordinary Wonder. During the event, Papillon read passages from her debut novel, detailing the story of intersex teen Otto as they struggle to be accepted by their Nigerian family in the late 1980s. I spoke with a student who attended the reading to learn a little bit about their experience.
I really wanted to come today because Buki Papillon, first off, she wrote an amazing book. Also, she is an inspiring Nigerian woman. I'm a Nigerian woman, and I thought that really resonated with me, especially since she's writing about trans rights, especially in the book. It's very different from what the general Nigerian public is used to. So I just thought to come out, support, also learn from her and her experience. And I'm happy I did. It's been a great experience. It's been magical, basically.
I also spoke with Daniel Beagleson, the director of the Visiting Writers series, to understand more about how the event came to be.
So the Visiting Writers series is just what it says. It's just the title. So it's funded in part by Kawasaki, and they donate money to the university, and we bring in a slate of writers every year. There's usually about 6 to 8 readings a semester. Those readings consist of writers from all over the country, sometimes poets, sometimes novelists, sometimes people writing short stories or creative nonfiction, memoirs. But the goal and real purpose is to kind of create community, give a kind of platform for diverse voices, and promote freedom of expression and creativity.
To learn more about guest speaker Buki Papillon and her novel An Ordinary Wonder, you can click the link in the description below. The Visiting Writers series will conclude on April 20th with readings from authors Lisa Fishman, Jordan Dunn, and Richard Meyer. For the stories that matter to you, I'm Riley Westphahl with Channel 8 News.
And finally, with the semester ending, stress levels are rising not only in students, but also in teachers. Mental health is so important to acknowledge to be successful for finals. There are ways to take care of your brain without adding another thing to your growing to-do list. Drink lots of water daily, get plenty of sleep, exercise for 15 to 30 minutes, fuel your brain with healthy foods, and meditate.
Well, that's all the time we have for Channel 8 News. Be sure to click on the links below to rewatch certain sections of our show, as well as some upcoming events here at Northwest.
We also want to hear from you, so leave a comment below on these stories, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the latest news and updates, as well as our other content on our YouTube page at KNWT TV. For the stories that matter to you, this has been Channel 8 News. Thanks for watching. Click those two videos on the right to watch some of our content, as well as our past episodes.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell, and follow us on all of our platforms.